The demons have vanished entirely. Have they not made it this far?
Or perhaps they have already. The demons did not vanish. They were killed.
Oh, heavens, no! No! That's it! I'm returning home at once!
Princess, get a hold of yourself.
I'll fight, but I won't like it. Too slow!
That creature was responsible for turning the corpses of the Ashigumo tribe into specters. It would appear the demons attacked this volcano in order to stop it from wreaking havoc.
Did it say something about humans at the end?
Odd words indeed. The only humans on this island should be the ones living in the pass.
I suppose there's no use ruminating now that it has sunk into the fire.
May this deed cleanse the river of its taint.
A specter said that, did it?
Do you have any idea what it means?
The ones who hunted us ashigumo were undoubtedly demons. And yet, the demons that plague us now are more organized than they should be. It stirs memories of how we were when we fought alongside Takeribi.
Those brutes have never been very capable of interspecies cooperation. Perhaps someone even more powerful than the regional bosses stands above them all.
Are you referring to the human the Spectre spoke of?
Think back, Lady Sakuna. There is one other human besides us who was waylaid in the lofty realm.
Was there?
Indeed, the one you kicked off the floating bridge of heaven, the bandit Ishimaru.
If that's true, could he have come here before us and hunted the ashigumo? Even were that not so, the idea of a human controlling demons is...
And yet, it is not impossible. The mist this Ishimaru was tossed into is nebulous, connected to neither time nor space. And to put it simply, it is the foundation of the two realms.
So the first Kamihitsuki created the floating bridge of heaven in order to traverse that formless time and space?
That is correct. And if that mist is not fixed to any time or place, then where would one tossed into it end up?
On this island, for instance, long before you all arrived. Is that what you mean to say?
Ishimaru is on this island?
Oh, hold on. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. All that we know now is that the leader of the demons may be in the western fort. We should venture there first to confirm.
A fair point. You have grown strong enough that an assault on the fort is no longer a fool's errand. Our path is clear.
If I gain control of the fort, this entire island will be my domain at last. Lady Kamihitsuki should be pleased as well. Oh, I merely speak in jest, Ashigumo. We can all get along, really.
You may be stronger, but you could stand to learn a thing or two about discretion.
This year's harvest was splendid indeed. To think we once struggled so desperately.
Yes, those Kappa went above and beyond. Their debt is wholly repaid, to be sure. Perhaps I'll give them a token of my thanks.
I believe Kappa have a taste for cucumbers.
Cucumbers, you say? The ones that grow on this island are too bitter to be given as gifts.
Why not sell your excess rice and buy some cucumbers from the capital?
Ah, a fantastic idea! I seem to gain power when the rice is cleaned. So if we find ourselves with more than we can eat, selling what remains is a smart option.
Lady Kamihitsuki is sure to be pleased as well. For my part, I will make arrangements with our contacts in the capital. We will need to put a brand on the rice.
A brand? That could prove difficult.
Let us gather up, everyone. It may be easier to think of something if we put our heads together.
Well, it was harvested here on Hinoe, so just call it Hinoe rice or whatever.
Too obvious. Next.
What about Fruit of Diligent Study? This name tells the story of a group who overcame every hardship in a distant and unfamiliar land to build a fortune in rice.
Too convoluted. Make it simpler. Next.
A goddess made it, so how about godly rice?
The ones buying it are also gods. Next!
Sakuna untamed.
I have no clue what you're saying. Next!
Quit relying on us and think of something yourself then.
True. I was foolish to rely on peasants for an intellectual task like this. I am a master wordsmith after reading all 1,200 volumes of Oborozuki Koshi's A Tale of Unrequited Love. Our rice is clearly the best in all the lofty realm, so our brand should have the word heavenly in it. Heavenly rice. That's it! How about revered ears of heaven? Revered ears! What?
Revered ears, huh? Not bad.
It's easy to remember.
I like it too.
How dare you!
Revered ears is fine. It may not sound agricultural, but it has a certain ring to it. Such a brand suits you perfectly, Lady Sakuna.
You think so? Well, in that case, I suppose I can make peace with it.
Henceforth, our rice will be sold in the capital as revered ears. Now we can obtain items that are not endemic to this island.
Yeah! Something about the way this played out makes me feel like I was steamrolled.
That is all. Everything is proceeding smoothly, and the capital's security shall be unshakable at the dawn of its completion. All shall be as you desire, Lady Kamohitsuki.
Splendid work, Princess Kokoroa. Your report has surpassed my expectations. The other gods sing your praises as well. Hereafter, I will leave this matter entirely in your hands. If you require funds or resources, you may request them without hesitation.
Yes, my lady. My gratitude is boundless.
Still, to think you had such finesse hidden within you. Have you been skulking about in someone else's shadow this entire time?
No, I cannot attribute my previous impression to anything but my own shortcomings.
I see. All has turned out for the better, so I can scarcely object to your growth. You are dismissed. It is time for my meal. I eagerly await the revered ears Princess Sakuna has been sending as of late. The brand is esteemed throughout the capital. When we luxuriate in wealth, that abundance extends even to the lowly realm. Such is the work of the gods.
Sakuna's? Lady Kamohitsuki, I apologize, but there is one more thing I would like to test.
Oh, welcome back. You have a guest.
A god from the capital? What do they want?
Well, I am unfamiliar with their dialect, so I'm afraid I could not say.
It's been quite some time, old friend. Have you been in good health? This one's ilk are accomplished guardians, but speaking is less their forte. I shall interpret.
That went clear over my head.
It seems something has happened at the capital.
A new brand of rice is competing with ours in the capital, you say?
Oh, now that is interesting.
Less interesting and more beggars belief. The lofty realm continues to reap the same inferior harvests as ever. For a long time now, the harvest gods have solely grown beans or barley, with only enough rice to fulfill Lady Kamohitsuki's tribute.
Which is exactly why you were able to maintain your status merely by offering your mother's superior rice stores.
Oh, let us leave past transgressions be. In any case, I cannot fathom how any of their rice could compete with our revered ears.
Is this the rice in question?
Hey, big guy, come and cook it.
This is more than just similar.
This is our revered ears, is it not?
So it seems.
What is the meaning of this?
Ours is delicious. But
This batch has a peculiar aftertaste.
Precisely. So you noticed too. Those who buy this rice are struck by its aftertaste, compelling them to eat it to the exclusion of all other varieties.
this is beginning to sound sinister.
The seeds, soil, and water all contribute to the flavor of rice. It is therefore impossible to create the same flavor in different lands.
In other words, this rice is our revered ears, but altered in some mysterious way.
Looking closer, there are tiny grains of another rice mixed in. There must be some trick to them.
Who would do such an underhanded thing? Who made this rice?
Princess Kokorowa? You have had a long, arduous journey. Thank you for telling us of the rice.
Tama, I'm returning to the capital.
But, Princess, what of Lady Kamuhitsuki's edict?
I know full well what I'm doing. Kokorowa is my one and only friend. I cannot rest unless I question her in person.
I understand, Princess. But you must not allow your presence to be discovered. Can you promise that you will sneak in, finish your business, and then come straight back here?
I have your blessing then? Yes! I vow to come right back!
Now, with that out of the way, this one shall guide you. Once you are prepared, speak with him.